prophecy.
Alright. Well, it's on right now.
Alright.
Giving all praises to Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushai,
Bahashem, Rakam, Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which you will. And we got a special guest. We got a special guest this week, brothers. We got the Elder Big Gad with us. All right.
Shalom.
And of course, you know, we always at Great Millstone, we always get the prophecy. We got the scriptures. So without further ado, you got something?
Yeah, I got something. This is Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 1. It says, "Woe unto thee, Babylon in Asia."
Yeah, it says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia." Now we know America. Those that are in the know that Yahushai is working with, we know that Babylon in this scripture is talking about the spiritual Babylon, which is America. You know, you got a lot of crackpots, you know, like the Apostle Kabar said, you got a lot of crackpots saying that America is not Babylon, all right? But America is Babylon according to prophecy, okay? Babylon represents America in this scripture because of the simple fact Babylon, America deals with the witchcraft and the customs of the ancient Babylonian Empire. And the word Babylon in the Hebrew, Babal, means confusion. And America is in that state of confusion. Because the scriptures say, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon." Now, the word woe means destruction. Now, the ancient Babylon is always going to be there. All right? But the Babylon that's going to be destroyed, that woe, is talking about America, the spiritual Babylon.
So it says back in 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 1, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon in Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria."
Wait a minute, it says, "Woe be unto thee, Egypt." Now, Egypt was already taken down by Yahushai. All right? Thousands of years ago, man. But when it says woe, it means destruction. So America, this is also, Asia is talking about America. Syria is talking about America. All right? Now we know it's Egypt because what? The Lord said we shall come into Egypt again in ships. All right? So we know that it's talking about America and not the ancient Egypt. Because you got a lot of crackpots saying a whole lot of things, man. All right? Saying that America's not Babylon and the 12 tribes chart that's a wooden idol and all this madness, man. You know, guys that used to be in the truth, but the Most High made them reprobates, man. All right, because they didn't keep the knowledge of Yahushai. They wanted to go into and do their own thing, man. They had a malicious soul. You can't have a malicious soul and this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding stay in your spirit, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, "Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair."
Bewail.
"Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand."
And that's a powerful statement, man. Read that again.
It says, 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloth and sack.
Yeah, sackcloth, man. That's something when people in the ancient world, when somebody died or they were mourning, they wore sackcloth. You know? And that's what's happening in America, man. People are spiritually wearing sackcloth because when the government shut down, man, people were catching pure hell, man. One guy had to give blood just to keep money, man. Just to give money. You know, you had a old grandmother that had to work and she had all these kids. You know, she was suffering. You had families that's losing their houses. You know, you had people not be able to get food. You know, so people on the spiritual level is girding up themselves with sackcloth, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Gird up yourselves with cloths and sacks and hair, and bewail your children and be sorry."
Wait a minute. The scriptures say, "And be sorry," man. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of sorrow that's going to come in the days that we live in it. Okay, go ahead.
It says, For your destruction is at hand.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
I got a real precept real quick.
Go ahead. Bring it out.
Says Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4, where you were saying that the men that was a part of this thing of ours that didn't keep this truth because this wisdom will not. I'm saying will refrain in a malicious soul.
Right.
It says Wisdom chapter 1, verse 4. It says, "For unto a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin."
Hey, yo, brother. Is wisdom of what, Solomon?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4.
Go ahead.
It says, "For unto a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin." Verse 5.
Break it down while I look for something.
Because a person that's subject unto sin, this wisdom will not remain with them. If a person has a malicious soul with them, this wisdom is not going to remain in them. I'm saying because they are subject unto sin, and then the spirit that's within them is not right. So the spirit of the holiness, the spirit of the Most High, is not going to dwell with them for long, because they're not going to be able to retain it because of the wickedness that they are subject unto. It says,
I have the meaning for the word malicious. It says this is the adjective of the meaning. Characterized by malice, intend to do harm. Okay. The transmission of that's some other stuff. Here's the synonyms: spiteful, malevolent, hostile, bitter, venomous, poisonous. Okay.
And that's 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. That fit the characteristics of the 2/3 of the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's a part of the 2/3 club, man. And that's why they can't get this. They can't get this truth,
right,
man.
Right. That's right.
And those that come into the truth that crept in unawares,
right.
And once they remain for a while, this truth becomes a heavy burden unto them, man. Right. And being that they got a malicious soul,
right.
The spirit of truth don't remain with them long, so they fall out, man.
Yeah. It says ill-natured, evil.
And that's the 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. They have an ill nature about you, and you evil because you quick to do evil, and you quick to shed innocent blood. You quick to sleep with another man's wife. You quick to go out there and get ill-gotten gains by selling drugs. So the spirit of holiness, which is this truth, is not going to dwell with you if you come into this truth and you happen to learn certain precepts. The Most High is going to take that spirit from you when you become a reprobate, man.
Yeah, because dudes become spiteful, man. You know? They become spiteful and bitter, you know, because they came to truth for all the wrong reasons, you know, because they had all these things. They had spite in their spirit. They had bitterness in their spirit. They had poison in their spirit. They had evil in their spirit. Okay? They had vindictiveness in their spirit, man. So here it is. You come into camp. You learn. You learn a certain amount of scriptures. Now you start thinking, yeah, well, you know what? I'm the man now. All right? That's malicious, man.
That's right.
You know, then you start doing things to certain brothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Spiteful shit to certain brothers, you know? Evil things to certain brothers, man. Harmful things to certain brothers. Hurtful things to certain brothers, man.
Look at that brother sideways.
Yeah, right. Yeah, then every time you come to camp, you're looking at a brother sideways, man. You know? Or you got evil intentions, you know? So the spirit of Yahweh Shai is not going to stay within a spirit like that, man. Okay? All right? Because you can't be malicious and this truth stays with you, man. That's why you got dudes that's bugging out, man. Why? Because they men crept in unawares.
I got no more.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It says back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are subject. It's like it remove from thoughts that are without understanding and will not abide when unrighteousness come in.
Right.
And that's talking about brothers that, you know, how the spirit of holiness is going to move from deceit, and when unrighteous thoughts creep into a man's mind.
Right.
Because the spirit is in the mind, man.
Right.
And the spirit of holiness is not going to dwell with that, with that certain individual.
Right.
Because they're all about deceit. That's why the spirit of holiness will flee from a man that's subject unto sin, man. That's a man that's out discipline, Salaki, having a stumbling tongue. And that's all I wanted to bring, because you brought that out. How, the spirit of holiness will flee from a man without understanding this, become a reprobate.
Right.
So that's why I'm going to bring this out. But back into second Esdras chapter.
Hey, well, brother, what the scripture said, with stammering lips and another tongue, so, hey, brother,
back into second Esdras 16.
That's prophecy, brother.
Right.
that's prophecy. Go ahead, brother.
Back in second Esdras chapter 16, verse 3, it says, a sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back?
Yeah, that sword represents destruction and represents those missiles, man. Okay? Those nuclear missiles. A sword is sent amongst you. Who's going to turn it back, man? Trump is not going to make America great. And these nations, like Russia, China, North Korea, all these nuclear capable nations, they're going to shoot those nuclear missiles, and nobody's going to be able to turn them nuclear missiles back, man. That defense system that emerged, that Trump is popping and talking about, we have a defense system and this, and man, that's not going to stop them nuclear missiles from hitting their target, man.
You're right.
Go ahead.
It says, 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
Go ahead.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Yeah, now the plague's going to the missiles, man. All right? Now, you got some crackpot. I did a show on 2nd Esdras 16 chapter, and he talking about, they ain't talking about the missiles. Now you got Captain Underpants out there in Long Island, Asher. He talking about lightning bolts and all that madness, man.
Fucking idiot, man.
That's why the scriptures speak about that, man. Having a malicious soul, man. Becoming a reprobate. Go ahead, brother. You got something?
Yeah, I got something. I'm gonna go back to 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 5. Plagues are sent up unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Now, this is a precept. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12.
Go ahead.
It says, and this shall be the plague. Speaking of the plagues that's sent unto you, that's spoken of in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter.
Right.
It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite the people, or the people that are fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And
Lightning bolts can't do that.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts and coals and all that type of bullshit he's talking about, that can't do that. It can consume you your whole shit while you stand upon your feet. You have people that survive lightning attacks, man. It's talking about nuclear ICBM missiles, man.
That's right.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles, which are ordained to the Heavenly Father to fulfill His prophecy, man.
That's right.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Talk about their future prophecies, but Esau like to think about what they're going to do.
Right.
2050. Here this is 2018, 2019. They're talking about what they're going to do in 2050. That's their future endeavors, what they plan on, what they think they're going to be doing 40 years from now, 30, 35, 50 years from now, man.
Right.
It's not going to happen, man. And it says, that's their eyes. That's twofold. Because their actual eyes is going to consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Right.
Thermonuclear destruction also is their future endeavors, what they think they're going to be accomplishing 50 years from now. And also it says,
their vision for the future.
Yeah, their visions for the future.
Yeah, right.
It says, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, talking about their philosophies.
Right.
The actual tongue is going to consume away with the fire. That's going to consume their body and their flesh. But it's also talking about their philosophies, man. Right. Their democracy that they push throughout the four corners of the earth. That's going to consume away right along with Esau's wicked ass, man. His nasty, treacherous ass. It's going to consume away right along with him. So his future endeavors and all his philosophies is going to consume it right along with his red ass, man. Right along with his kingdom.
Wait a minute, brother. That's hate speech, brother.
According to Esau, he's going according to what he believes in. But Esau can push hate and push and push violence throughout the four corners of the earth. But as long as it don't pertain to them, as long as it's going towards the Hamites, it's going towards the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, as long as it's going toward the Ishmaelites, it's okay. But as soon as it touched the soles of Esau's red ass feet, none is hate speech.
The proof on that is you could play a rap album, y'all done killed 20 niggas, I'm gonna kill 20 more. That's gonna get 1 million hits. All right, we don't hear nothing about no hate speech in there.
Yeah, that's right.
When we tell you straight out the Bible that listen, the Most High condemns these crackers and we're gonna have them in slavery, and all of a sudden the videos is getting red flags. So this devil, it's hypocrisy.
And that's what Esau is about. Esau is a hypocrite.
Yep.
It says in the book of Job that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
That's right.
The triumphant of the wicked, which is Esau, is short, and the joy of the hypocrite, which is Esau, is but for a moment.
Oh, that's Palau. Oh, okay. I see. All right.
Because we know that Esau is a hypocrite and he's also wicked. So his kingdom is coming to an abrupt end.
Right.
And we know these things, man, because why we understand prophecy. And the Spirit of the Most High is guiding us to understand the rules of prophecy. You know?
That was one back there?
No. There's one right around where y'all's in.
So with that right there, that's what I have. But back into I was going to Zechariah, the 14th chapter, the 12th verse, to the plagues that's going to hit America.
That's
the
right.
same plagues that's mentioned in Esdras 16th chapter, the 5th verse.
Right.
It says, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?" Who's going to drive them plagues, them nuclear missiles,
That's
missiles away,
That's
and
right.
them chariots, them laser beams from them chariots, when Yahushua crack them skies, man, to bring death, destruction, and deliverance to Esau, the rest of the nations, and 2/3 in deliverance to 144,000, man.
That's right.
Who's going to drive that away, man? No man can do that, man. So it says, verse 6, "May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn?"
There you go now. That's clearly talking about that fire, man. That's clearly talking about that nuclear fire, man. All right, it's not talking about lightning bolts. It's not talking about arrows. All right, it's talking about the arrows, which are the nuclear missiles, man. All right, plain and clear. Go ahead.
It says, "May one turn again an arrow that is shot of a strong archer."
That's right. May one turn away an arrow that is shot of a strong archer, and that strong archer is Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 8, it says, "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that may drive them away?"
It's the Most High through Yahushua is going to send these plagues. He's going to put it in the minds of these leaders, all right, to turn them keys and push those buttons. Okay.
And we just explained through Zechariah, the 14th chapter, the 12th verse, the plagues that's going to be sent that Yahushua is going to send, man. So we already know the plagues that's going to be sent. You understand what I'm saying? You comprehending what we're saying. Not what we're saying, what the scriptures are saying. Are you comprehending us? Are you understanding? Because Jake is hard of hearing, man.
Yep.
So it says, "The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues," the same plagues that's mentioned in Zechariah, the 14th chapter, the 12th verse. "And who is he that may drive them away?" Verse 9, "A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?" And that wrath and that fire that's gonna come is the laser beams from them chariots and them nuclear missiles. That's gonna be simultaneously being hit.
Nah, it's this one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who gonna drive away them plagues, man? No man, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we all know that the Most High is the destroyed Babylon, man.
That's right.
Utterly off the face of the earth, man. Verse 10, "He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?" And that's that thermonuclear missiles, man, with them chariots, man. That's gonna be shot off, man, from these different nations that rise up against Esau, the so-called white man. The American counterpart of Esau, because the Russians are Edomites too, man. And they're gonna shoot missiles off on America.
That's right.
Then you got the other nations. Then you got the British. That's Edomites too. That's going to shoot missiles off, and so are the French. That's Edomites, and so are the Germans. That's going to shoot missiles off, man. Those are different counterparts of Esau's. Esau's king. They're going to turn on Esau. The American counterpart of Esau. You know.
It says, jump down to 11.
Okay, I was about to get that right now. It says, the Lord shall threaten. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Now, come on, man. What is that talking about? That's talking about that nuclear fire, man. Because when that nuclear fire hits, you're going to go poof.
That's right.
Turn into dust, man. That's what that nuclear fire can do to you. And Yahweh Shai, the Most High's presence, Yahweh's presence is going to be in that fire, man.
Well, there's only a few. It's like three more priests that's left before.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So this is
but I'm saying, but read that again.
Okay, it says back in 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter, the 11th verse. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
And also Yahweh Shai and the angels shooting lasers out of those chariots, man. That's right. That's going to turn into powder. Okay? That can turn the human body into dust. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, verse 12, the earth quickeneth, and the foundation thereof, the sea arises with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord Yahweh, and before the glory of his power.
There you go, man. Because when them nuclear missiles hit, the earth is what? What did the scripture say? The earth was going to shake to and fro like a drunkard, man.
That's in Isaiah, the 24th chapter.
Okay? It said the earth quaketh. The foundation of it thereof.
I got it real quick. You want me to get it?
Yeah, go ahead, get
This
it.
is Isaiah, the 24th chapter, the 28th verse.
I'll go get it. You finish
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a carcass, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Talk about when the Syrian great nations come up against Babylon, which is America, and shoot their missiles off, man. The earth is going to rock to and fro like a drunkard, because there's going to be missiles coming from the west to the east, to the west, man. And that's going to make the earth shake and quick like a drunkard, man. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? It says, verse 13, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and that bow is representing them nuclear silos. You want to say something like that?
No, brother. Keep going.
And that bow represents the nuclear silo, man, that holds the arrows. It says, and that for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Then the arrow and the bow is representing the nuclear silo, which holds the ICBM missile in its place until it's shot off, representing the bow and arrow. The bow is the nuclear silo, and the arrow is the ICBM nuclear missile. And it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Like I said, when them arrows begin to be shot at the ends of the world, from the western hemisphere to the eastern hemisphere, to the eastern hemisphere to the western hemisphere, and that's going to make the earth shake to and fro like a drunkard, man. And that's them plagues that is mentioned in Zechariah the 14th chapter, the 12th verse. And it's going to say it again. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again till they come upon the whole earth. That fire is kindled and should not be quenched, and it should not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth, man.
Damn.
And that's talking about thermonuclear destruction, hitting its designated targets, man. That's slated to be destroyed by Yahweh Shai. Also, them laser beams from them chariots.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So, if you want to close it out, bro, you know.
Okay, with that, man, you know what I'm saying? Gotta give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles. Okay, until next time, Akim.
Shalom.
Shalom.